Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with his off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out, this guy could get better really fast.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. A ball and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 on its way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Fastball just inside. Judge leads off first with 1 away. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Row. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Maybe a favorable call there taken for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The shortstop.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll throw home with it, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Line toward right center, and this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And there's ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his 2nd wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 3-1. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. Luis Cessa is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. Like, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Past meetings against Luis Cessa. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Digging in now, Luis Sessa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out toward left center field. Winker on the move. For the first out.
Now batting, third base.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. All rise, Aaron Judge, a two-run shot. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Kevin Gossman is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. Senzel's got it.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Torres looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Gausman has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Into center field, line drive base hit. Hicks is on his way home. He scores as the lead swells to 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Into the upper deck and gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi.
As he sends it on the ground to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Now to the plate, Nick Senzel, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Batting fifth.
So striding in, Freddie Galvis. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
LeMahieu is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that misses 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The count now at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. We've played 2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And he pops it up. In there, a base hit.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sessa on at first, nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1.
One thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
0-1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Two and two.
2-2 count.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the center field.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up.
Oh, that's awful.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Settling in now, Kevin Gossman, as we move
for
on
the
to the
Reds.
bottom of inning number
The
3.
pitcher,
Ball one.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Gossman.
A high fastball is in there.
Ball one strike.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 33.
Now batting, Jesse Winker hit it hard and lined out in his first at-bat. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres has it. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He drew a walk his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the
The
inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. At the plate, Torres 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Torres.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Left side of the infield into the shift. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready now, Aristides Aquino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Nick Senzel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, man, just a
Zach Britton answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Weakly hit to third. LeMahieu gloves it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
To 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Zach Britton. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at bat. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a and there's ball 2 now. Nipped the corner. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Winker giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A ball and a strike now. So 1-1. Misses down below the knees. Iglesias in front, 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Pitcher, number 46, Kevin.
0-1 the count. Iglesias gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. In is Joey Votto now. Last time through was a base hit. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom.
Dylan Betances is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 44.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge sprinting after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 3 left for Cincinnati. They trail big. It's 9-1. So the lineup flips over and digging in. DJ LeMahieu. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
LeMahieu.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Misses. Ball 2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
All ones the count.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Galvis has it. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nick Senzel. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. No balls and 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Tucker Barnhart comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Lucas Sims comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Short, hit hard. Iglesias is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Giancarlo Stanton now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Over the bullpen and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Robert Stevenson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Robert Stevenson.
In now, Didi Gregorius. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Stevenson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
2-2 the count. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, number 17.
Now
He's newly entered into the ball game,
17.
so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Popped straight up. Gregorius ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Betances is ready. 1-0 on its way. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Popped him up. LeMahieu over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1. Striding in, Dylan Betances. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Line drive to left. Winker is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. The third base.
Second base, your attention, Voit will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that Luke Voit is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Soft liner toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Aristides Aquino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Aristides Aquino becomes out number 2 this inning. Nick Senzel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Count now a ball and a strike. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is right there, one down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. So a full count now. Harp.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To Iglesias for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Gary Sanchez will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out. Philip Irvin will get up off the bench to lead off.
For the Reds, number 6.
Tommy Cangley, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
48, Tommy Cangley.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, but they're gonna need a few more here as they're still well behind. Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is flared out towards second. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Britton is credited with the win. Luis Castillo struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.